Angeles in my lap. Got Relly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars. Got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Gavin Williams.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
This is Willie Castro. Strike on the outside. So we're underway here in game two. And that one upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside. And it's 2-1. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kwan puts it away. And there's one down. Here's Byron Buxton, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2. 2 outs. Base is empty. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Hit in the air. Left field. And that is that. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, David Festa. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All 3 very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
That's out to center field, and there's one down. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. First pitch, and he just misses.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Finds its way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
In the dirt.
2-0.
In the dirt. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Man at first, one away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And that is out of play. And foul ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they get it out of the play.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Ball one there.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in game 2 of the NLCS. Slides, but he can't come up with it. One runs in. Cut off, now a throw home. That in time, he's safe at the plate. It's 2-zip.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And the batter now, Jhonkensy Noel. He's got it, and the inning is over. Second game of the NLCS. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Hit hard on the ground is short. Handles, throws the first, one out in the second. And next for Minnesota, Pete Crow Armstrong. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Next pitch misses. Ball 2. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't score.
There goes the runner. And a foul ball. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Foul ball, still 0-2. Man at second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Deshaun Kiersey Jr. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball. Rocchio to first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save. Crow Armstrong at third. Kiersey on at second with 2 down. Thomas has a beat on it. And that is that. Here in Cleveland, and now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
1 ball, no strike. Hee-haw!
There's a swing and a drive. Going, gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-0. Here's Lane Thomas now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Brian Rocchio stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And a sac bunt here. Miranda. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt. And a pitch. And there's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters.
On the mound now for the Twins, Jorge Alcala.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And Mookie takes. And that's through there for a strike. And the count even 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
The 2-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Correa over to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Back now at Progressive Field. New inning getting started. Now, Jose Miranda. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that's a swing, according to umpire Ed Drummond. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Santana. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit, Willie Castro. Fly to left his first time. That one fouled off. Castro goes 6'1", 27 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Right side. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. So digging in, Byron Buxton. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. On the ground to the left, Lewis whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So up next, Carlos Santana. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And it's fouled off. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Puts it away for the out. Bo Naylor getting ready to hit. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. And that one fouled off. Two outs, base is empty. Pitch in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
This to third. Lewis throws to first. That's the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the Twins DH, Matt Wallner. Williams back to work. That one's in there. And it's 0-1. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Man at first, Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Line drive. Kwan makes the grab, 1 away.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Here's Royce Lewis. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball. 1 strike.
Foul ball there. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th, stepping up for the Guardians, John Kenzie Noel. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with.
That one is absolutely belted, and no one can get there. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle.
So they bring on the veteran, Michael Tonkin.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 in scoring position. Nobody out here in game 2 of the NLCS. Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Jeffers sends it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Brian Rocchio. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And ball 1. Second and third, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And there are 2 outs. So 2 down now. And here is Stephen Kwan. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Betts up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Hot shot to third. Gets it to first. And Betts is set down. That ends the frame. Second game of the NLCS. Here's a speed threat, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. Now Correa up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So digging in, Jose Miranda grounded out his first time. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Off the plate inside, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right side. Noel makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Jose Ramirez. They say who went.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Pitch is in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Full count.
Ramirez checks his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1 strike.
In the dirt, and a count 2-1. Smoked on the ground a second. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's going to be Bo Naylor. Foul ball. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Got him looking. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Back here in Cleveland, top 6. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Willie Castro. Swinging a foul straight back. Now a fly ball to right center. And there's one down. Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside. Ball 1. Up the middle. Rocchio. The throw to first.
Out.
That takes care of Buxton. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallmer, 1 for 2. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Bats up with it. Fires over to first. Third out. Bottom of the 6th inning. So in now for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Noel, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Outside, ball.
Next pitch is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And there's the automatic.
3-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Danny Coulon.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move.
I know. Castro tosses to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Here comes Lane Thomas. A little out front there as he swings through it. 1 out and a runner at second here in game 2 of the NLCS. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The next offering misses. 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Buxton pulls that one down, and there's 2 away. So man aboard, Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Williams back to work. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one is off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter. Right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swings through that one for strike 2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the late stages of game 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down to third baseman, Royce Lewis. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Coming home, here's the throw to the plate. Way up the line, and the run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Deshaun Kiersey Jr. Ramirez hauls it in for the out. And there's two down. Here's Carlos Correa. Fair ball. And that's a double. So 2 on with 2 away. Jose Miranda, the next twin up to hit. And there's a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is fouled back. 2 on, 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Lewis on third. Correa at second with 2 gone. Nabs it, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. And first offering is fouled off. Towards first, Miranda. And he takes it himself for the out. And now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 3. Pitching change here, Griffin Jacks. He's into the game with the bases empty. On the ground. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Ramirez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1 strike.
That one misses. 2-1.
2 balls. 1 strike.
And a ground ball to first. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that skips into dirt. That's a strikeout. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Up the middle. Betts up with it. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And it finds its way through for a hit.
All over that one right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
He's in there.
Crazy. Herron keeping an eye on him.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap.
Buxton on the run. Ball misses.
1-0.
Throw there.
He's in there.
Safe. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Betts fires to first in time. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. 2 outs and a runner at third here in game 2 of the NLCS. Got him swinging. Bottom of the 8th. And now here is Carlos Santana. Swinging a foul out of play. A sliding stop. Throw to first. And they get the out. And up next for Cleveland, Bo Naylor.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's down and in. Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. And now the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. First pitch misses. Strike 1. Outside low. And that's ball 2. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. Now he launches a throw over his head. The tag and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fought off foul. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch for the out. 1 down. And now for the Twins. Royce Lewis.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And first offering is fouled off. Clase in his 5th season. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That's a base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Kiersey, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. This one in the air, right field. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And here comes Carlos Correa. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Swings through that.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Clase is just 1 strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians salvage game 2 here.
Education, but I can see right through a powdered face on a painted fool. Let me slip through. Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. I don't worry about people in my face. I hit them with the style and grace, and watch the ankles break. Whoa, whoa. I know you wish I would fade away, but I got more to say. Lord, they pray. Ow! Let me slip through. Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. All day
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Nuts taking on the Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, ready to go here. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone.
Good Lord, gigantism.
And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here's 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hoskins makes the play, 2 down. Here's Yelich at the dish, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, he gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Albies off of first with 2 away. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball. Back here in Denver, today's starting pitcher, Satchel Paige.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Elly De La Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Clips the corner, and 1-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Rodriguez hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That one misses, and it's 2-0.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Allen tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Eric Summerskill. Man at second. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Back-to-back base hits. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Christian Yelich swings through it for strike one. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He circles the bases, and they lead it. It's 3-2. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jason Varitek. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And that one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Varitek over at second, one down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Dylan Cruz now at the plate. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The throw in there safely.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And that is out of play.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
2-2 now. Right side. Tatis settles under this one. Makes the catch, and that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Coors Field, top of the second, here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Smith back to work.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to Hoskins. And quickly one away in the second. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. In the air, out towards left center. Raines makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball,
2 outs,
2
base
strikes.
is empty. Stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. In the air, left field, down the line. Alvarez brings it in. And there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ground ball to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. They don't come much closer. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
0-2 is the count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield,
outside.
so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Swung on, belted. That one back. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-4. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1-for-1 with a single so far. And it's fouled off. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Slings it across, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up. The homer. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out. 3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Cruz flashes the leather on the running catch. So up next, Julio Rodriguez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Tied up here in the early going. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Dick Allen.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Tosses to first, and a quick out number 1. Now it's Christian Yelich. He's already homered here in this one. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Yelich goes 6 feet 3 inches, 27 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. In the dirt, 1-1.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
And there's 2 down. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Doubled his first time. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Had a good eye there. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. 3 up. Back here in Denver. And the batter now, Christian Yelich. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Outside low. Now 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Caught him looking for the K. Stepping in, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
0-1.
Beltre started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Griffey gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. David Ortiz. Will hit next. Fly to left his first time. That's outside.
That's out.
And that's ball one. Slider right there.
A couple sliders away gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the 2-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch
That's
misses there, and now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Line to left, and it goes just foul. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Go ahead run on base at the plate. Pudge Rodriguez. Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 1-1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. To the right side. Throws to first. That takes care of Rodriguez. And that will end the inning. Back here at Coors Field. And here is Hoskins. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Outside low. Ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one to first. Ortiz. The tag, and he's out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
On the ground to short. Sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now
That's a
1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it hits the fence. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That's a strike, and it's 2-2. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now the second run is in, and they lead by 2.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. I could watch base hits like that one all day long.
There goes Elly. That's in for a strike. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Matt Brash gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Off the mark there. And it's 1-0.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone.
Good Lord, gigantism.
Into the second deck it goes. It's 6-5. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's one away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. There's a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. That misses off the outside edge.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Manny Ramirez digs in now. Outside low. Ball one. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. And we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Dick Allen. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
Ball one, no strike.
Not close with that one. 1-0.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Next one off the plate inside. 3-0. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Manny Ramirez.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Fouled off. He was late. Ortiz puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Jason Varitek, the next to hit. 1 for 2. Fly ball down the line. Ramirez makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Allen leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in, and that is that. Top of the 6th inning. Leading off, Julio Rodriguez. Brash back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it'll be Christian Yelich, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hard hit right side to first, and a couple of quick outs. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Fouled off left side. Brash, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Outside low, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. That one misses in the dirt. Bautista, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And here comes Tommy Edman.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're home.
And he's out on the tag. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Tim Raines. And that skips in the dirt.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Liner, base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the...
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Check on the runner. Raines back on a dive.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the...
Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, and here is David Ortiz. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Aroldis Chapman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
0-1.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
1 ball.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Pudge Rodriguez now at the plate. Both 2 in this one. Ball 1 there. And that's in the dirt. And the count is 2-0. And there's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
That was straight queso right there.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. That takes care of Rodriguez. So 2 down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. That one fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's even up.
1 strike. Ball 2. 2-1.
This one popped up right side. Hoskins sizing this one up. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Ortiz takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Junior now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Ramirez settles under it, drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Dick Allen will hit next. And that one way outside. And that's ball 1. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases.
Now batting.
Two outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. So now a pinch hitter, David Ortiz. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We go to the 8th. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Mason Miller will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
0-1.
Out to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 3.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Counts 1-0.
Move to first. Tatis dives back in. Swings and misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tag and they got him. Tatis picked off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. Manny Ramirez digs in now. Outside. And that is ball one. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Check swing, and he went. In the count, 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the eighth. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. That one at triple digits.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. High fly ball, right field. Tatis under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch just misses. Hoskins pushes it foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground to third, Beltre. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Dylan Cruz getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Ramirez makes the grab. And that ends. Back here in Denver, here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. He's 2 outs away. Here comes Christian Yelich. That is upstairs for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Goose Gossage on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now it's even up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground to first, but that rolls foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Beltre now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Started after it. Appeal to first. Did not go. This could end it. And a ball evens the count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Check swing, and he held up.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
On the ground, and this should do it. On the run, sends it over to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. So 2 down, and now the first baseman, David Ortiz.
Number 1.
Ball one low.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. Go walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself. Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
Gossage ready. And strike 2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it. Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Rodriguez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Counts 1-0. 2-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. 2-0. There's a strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Ozzie around third. Here comes the throw. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 6-6.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball.
Michael Kopech gets the ball now. Now a chance for Ellie De La Cruz. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And fouled off. 2 outs. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Tim Raines. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1-0. Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Recognize the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in.
Run around the move. Pitch is low.
You got to
throw. Save. Punch too late with the toss. And the winning run is now in scoring position. The winning run on second base. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ramirez makes his way towards it. And it's caught. Runner tags at second. Save!
He saved!
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Trey Turner looking to drive in a run with 1 out and a runner at third. Ground ball left side down the line, and it's foul.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure.
Oh, this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Ball game. That'll fire up the dugout, and they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the bat, nice win for the team.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost